Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astro Academy, Cancer, February 26, 2022. It may be difficult for you to focus on anything. The trick for you is to not take anything too emotionally. Keep things on the lighter side, and don't get too frustrated if you can't seem to find the tools to dig as deeply down as you would like. You may be more productive if you skim the tops of many issues instead of trying to penetrate far below the surface of one in particular. Your social skills could be put to work today in order to advance your own ambitions, or perhaps to help out a friend or colleague. You'll do well and impress the people you meet, though you might find them a bit boring. Hang in there, some very positive results could stem from your efforts. A gift from a friend or lover could come your way, brightening your day considerably. Enjoy it. Your career horoscope. Today, you could feel the temptation to hide out in your room or office. You might be in one of your hermit moods, or you don't want to be bothered by anyone. Sometimes, it's important to honor your private side. Your nerves may have been stirred up by events at work or at home. Give yourself some time to unwind and to just be a little lazy. Make some time this afternoon to slip in a nap. Now that you have gotten a solid grip on your situation, unexpected things may come along that change the rules all over again on you. It may feel like the chair you just got comfortable in has suddenly been pulled out from under you. Don't get angry, just realize that this is probably a sign that you need to move on. Keep things new and exciting. Share your thoughts and ideas with others. Not everything in your private life is running as well as you would like. Friends and family have their own wishes and goals and are not bound to show consideration to you. Even though it's tough, accept that some situations will not run according to plan. Try to change your perspective and understand others' points of view. This is the best strategy at present. Humility isn't exactly your thing right now, then again, is it ever? You still have a lot to learn, and today could be a great one for basking in the wisdom of others and sharing some of your own too. If you are longing for love and the feeling of security this brings, don't always pursue it with such vigor or be overly concerned if a love you want isn't always available. You can get what you want by taking your time, being a little more relaxed and calm. A brand new outlook brings with it the promise of success. You could be in the mood to get 1,000 things done. You probably won't have time to finish quite that many tasks. So set some realistic goals. You'll feel good if you make a list of things that need to be done. Perhaps some of them can be finished over the next few days, not just today. But it will be a positive exercise to focus on these little details. Things are happening in your life. You're practically flying. Today, the vibrations will be asking you to speed up the tempo and get on the train of opportunities. Get going. Desire change and look to evolve. This will be decisive in your social life. In the days coming up, you will have everything you need to succeed, but for the moment you will need to be patient. In addition, you will only reach your objectives to the extent that you get things straight in your head. So, get to work. Necessary cleaning or repairs that need to be done in the home could inspire you to go a bit further and do a little redecorating. Getting rid of old furniture or other cast-offs could make room for new objects that make your home look especially good right now. Friends, along with a special someone in your life, could well volunteer to help you. Make a party of it, it'll be a laugh. Your tarot reading for today. The Sun, Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. Spare the rod and spoil the child, but within limits. You have recently been upset by a person you have feelings for. You wanted to say too much to them, you said more than you wanted to say, and you have created a difficult situation. Did you realize it at the time? It's not certain. On the other hand, looking back at it now, you are able to feel when it was and with who it was. The cards tell us that the person thought your words were very strong and saw them as a personal attack. Although this was not what you intended, this is the result, and the only thing left for you to do is apologize. This is the best way out of this situation. Go see this person and tell him that you didn't think before speaking and that it was the context that led you to make the mistake. He will thank you for taking the blame and explaining it to him. It's a real proof of love if you can apologize for your actions and reconsider the things you might have said. It is not given to everyone, because selfishness and pride mean a lot of people prefer not to say anything. You are not a person like that, which is what you will demonstrate when you go to see this person and tell them what is on your mind. You will be proud of this courageous action. Our eyes in the sky. It isn't a time in which we conform to the ideals and status quo of society. To be honest, it's the opposite of that. At the forefront of our hearts and minds for the next 30 days will be humanitarian acts of kindness, generosity, and the notion of unconditional caring for humankind. This is also a time of revolution and technological advances. We can expect some news of pending changes that could transform our world for the better and help us evolve as human beings. Radical beliefs could shift your consciousness to better align with what is happening in the world and your personal life, as well as your current ideals and views, not those you believed in the past. The nagging feeling that we have misjudged someone or something dampens our confidence, and much as we try to pinpoint rationale that would give our conclusion credence, the more it eludes us. Our imagination can run wild now, which is not such a bad thing if we funnel our creative energy into a spiritual practice or a meditative or artistic exercise. Once this transit passes, we might even surprise ourselves with the inspired works we've produced during a time when we felt so out of sorts. In the evening, the sun exits grounded, pragmatic, and success-oriented Capricorn for the terrain of cosmic innovator, Aquarius. At this time, we build on the legacies we established during Capricorn season, but with experimentation and collaboration in mind. This is a season for outreach, networking, and showing off our originality. Letting our inner nonconformist out to play finds us meeting those with similarly eccentric interests, pastimes, and social views. Over the next month, we are less concerned with tradition or fitting into the crowd. We know that deviating from convention and owning our unique point of view is how we can make progress, not only for our own sake, but for the good of our communities. If placed in a leadership position, we will prioritize tenets like freedom of expression, ingenuity, and defying limitation over taking the safe approach.